Hello and welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the DS remake of Lufia 2, which is titled Estpolis, The Lands Cursed by the Gods. So I hope I can do a good job of kind of giving a little talk about it, and hopefully it will be in the States before too long. If not, you can always order one over and ship it overseas. So a little bit about it. Actually, I want to mention the original first. Unfortunately, I don't have the original Lufia 2 box with me yet. So until I get that back, it's actually back in the States and it's getting sent back. Well, it's not getting sent back, but it's getting sent to me. So I guess to talk a little bit about the original. It was on the Super Famicom, Super Nintendo, and it was a fantastic game. It mixed in puzzles, where you would change between different weapons and learn how to solve different puzzles by using these weapons. And it was also a turn-based RPG, which had a few different characters in it. Your main character, Maxim. There was another character, Selin. It kind of depends on. I call her Selin, but some people may have called her something different. So if somebody has a better pronunciation for it, please tell me. There was also Tia, Guy, Dakar, and what was his name? Artie. That's right, the elf Artie. And so, and you get a few different characters, and some of them stay in your party, some of them leave, and then you're set with 4 characters for most of the game. However, in the remake, things are a bit different. Some of the characters' relations are still the same, and some of the events that happened in the original are same. And there's some dialogue bits that are carbon cut from the original, but it's a vastly different game. For starters, the world map is gone. Depressingly so. The world map is gone. They still keep the music, thankfully. That's another good thing about the series. It's got fantastic music. But unfortunately, they got rid of the world map, and instead it shows up as just a little map, and then you kind of pick the area you want to go to. Now, that seems to be a trend that's happening a lot in RPGs. So I can kind of see where traversing, a world on foot or on boat kind of dull to some people. However, it does kill kind of a little bit of the that sense of adventure, which I really enjoyed from the original. Now, instead of a turn-based RPG, this is an action RPG, and your characters have different weapons and different fighting styles, and also different skills that you have to learn to use to be able to, beat enemies a lot easier, beat bosses that you probably wouldn't be able to beat using other characters. You also have to use certain characters to solve puzzles, where certain characters can, for example, Tia has, in the remake, Tia has this kind of goofy little suitcase thing that has this robot punch kind of thing, for lack of, I don't know what that was, but it has this kind of like a little toy kind of boxing glove that comes out, and it's kind of used like a hook shot. So, and then it grapples onto it, and then you kind of go. And so that's kind of how you get from a pole, pole A that you're standing on, to pole B is using her kind of thing. Or you might have to use Salon's kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's like a floating blade kind of weapon, and it almost like Renault's weapon from Final Fantasy VIII. That kind of, I have no idea what it is. If somebody knows, please tell me. But that kind of boomerang, I guess is a good word for it. A boomerang blade.